What's up? You tuned in live there with your boy Promise the Great, the greatest of the greatest. Give you inspiration, courage, motivation, dignity, divine intervention, one-on-one, as above, so below, as within, so without. Appreciation to the divine source, creator God, the infinite being of intelligence, as always. Appreciation for life, breath, eyes to see, ears to hear, feet to walk, legs to stand, a heart of love, all hands, finger, enableness to move forward and progress each and every day. In this wonderful video, I want to speak to you guys about discernment. Discernment, and also in a way of trusting the intuition, trusting the heart, how to heighten your ability to see beyond the physical, to open up this door with divine, with your loving kind of care ancestors, your loving kind of care angelical beings itself. And step by step, I'm gonna show you how to do this in these videos with the meditating with the elements each and every day: earth, water, air, fire, ether, and also just showing you how to do certain things yourself and seeing what works for you. Discernment. Being able to discern is very important. To become aware is extremely important, because most of us don't understand the importance of being able to see. We think we know, we think we got it. In life, what we fail to realize, but also see right in front of us at the same time, is once you feel like you know something, there's always another part. So therefore, there's a continuation that's going on here to show that you don't know it all. And you will never know it all. Okay? Being able to discern, the easy way, or the easiest way I recommend a person to discern is the first acceptance. Accepting what? Accepting the acknowledgement of self. Being able to accept the acknowledgement of self-awareness. Knowing when you're wrong, check yourself. Don't wreck yourself. And understanding what is right in the most divine, beneficial way for you. I said in the most divine, beneficial way for you. You got that? If you don't see what's going on, you will continue to do what may seem or feel wrong. If you don't see what's going on, you will continue to do what may feel or seem to be wrong. Getting the wonderful connection with your intuition, with your heart, with your soul, and knowing what is truly best for you, and accepting it and doing it is very important. most, I'm not gonna say everybody, but majority now of us know deep down what is best for ourselves, but still choose to do something that's not beneficial. Hold up, not divine beneficial. How about that? So it's like we hurt ourselves just to make an impression outside of ourselves, which means doing things or trying to get recommendation from others when you are the one to decide how you feel each and every day, each and every second, each and every moment. You are the one who got to deal with your emotions, your baggage, your trauma, your pain, your insecurities, your guilt, your shame, your ups, your down, nobody else. And each and every individual had to deal with that of its own as well. So therefore, why should you live a life of regression to make outside of yourself for others some type of impression? When you know what's right for you, you have to do what's right for you, period. Now, I know it ain't easy of doing what's right for you, so I'm gonna get on your level too if you're a person that feel like it ain't easy. And I know people that, be like, man, it's easy, you could have been did it, I could have been that did it, I can do it, now let me be in your shoes. But however, I understand that people come up in different ways and people grow at different levels. I see things from a higher perspective, and it may not be easy if you've been conditioned away for so long, knowing how the subconscious mind works, which is like once again, I tell everybody, like a data chip that reprogram and suppress everything that it knows best of. And that causes entanglement not only in the mind, deep rooted now inside of the body internally, which is now entanglement in the emotions as well, which now has you not only living a certain way inside, but projecting that way from your inside on the outside, which shows who you are appearing to be today. And that's why they say when you change your mind, you can change your life. But that's only partial true, because you can't just change your mind. You got to go change them entanglements inside of your emotions in order to change that mind. See, I tell a person just like this here, first come a word. Prime example, take no offense, bitch. You see how that just trigger you? Because from that word, bitch, we've been taught that it's inappropriate, it's a cursive, it's not nice, it's profanity, it should be prohibited, watch your mouth. So you have now gained a belief only behind a word, just a word, bitch. And it makes you feel some type of way inside of you now, which cause anxiety to rise, and now the fight or flight mode occur, which shows you're not grounded. And it's some things need to be fixed inside of yourself, and they deeply rooted. So I'm showing you something here, and I hope that can help you to now see how just a word can not only affect the mind, but the emotional state of being inside the body. And it projects inside of you as well with others, because now you believe that this word is so bad that it even makes you feel some type of way. Same thing with experiences you might have in life with people, places, and things you go and do, situations. Whatever you've been learning over your years of experiences, now these are beliefs that you created. So your discernment is even different now because you can be wired to something that is untrue. And that's the reason why they say people can even believe in their own lies. But however, everybody right is their own senses because everybody just vibrating at different frequency in their own world, if that makes sense. It's like same thing from our perspective. So now we got it that far. Learning how to discern what can help you, what's good for you, what's not. Prime example. I want to speak about something. I'm gonna use my own experience. Honestly, guys, 2 days, no jokes. I quit smoking cigarettes. I had one cigarette yesterday and I quit. And I went this whole day without a cigarette. And it's amazing because, wow, it's taking me to another level and growing with myself as well and showing other people how to grow with themselves. Congratulations to you too, and you as well. And I'm using my experience for a reason. Prime example, I'm using cigarette. Deep down, you know the cigarette is not good for you. But you came up smoking them just because you felt like you was getting some type of escape. You felt like that it was helping you with something. You felt like you were releasing stress. Where after the cigarette gets away, you want another cigarette. And it's like now you have become attached to the cigarette to try to escape something that you got down inside of you. But deep down, you also know that the cigarette only makes it worse. But you continue to smoke it anyway. Most people say, if it was me, I'd just let it go. Or I wouldn't even do it or never thought about doing it. But depending on how your experience was, or how you were raised, or who your spirit is, and what it was meant for you to do as you enter your journey, would show that you can't actually say that. Because you don't know what's meant for you. Everybody's on their journey in their own unique way. So, preservation. I had to write that down, guys. Everybody's on their journey in their own unique way. So, therefore, though, the truth is, what I want to show you is having discernment. Prime example. You can open up your channel even clearer and better if you start doing something. This will help you move forward through some type of blockage or situation that you know holding you back. But in order to get through that situation, that blockage, you got to handle what ain't good for you. So you can't bring that with you if you're trying to get through it. You know this and aware of this, but you still choose to not make the decision. Good discernment would be let that go. I don't care how attached I might feel to it. I don't care what it feels like. I don't care who I say who been doing. I'm trying to get through that door. I gotta do it better for me. So I'm gonna toss it to the side. Some people say that's logical thinking, but I don't want to use logical when I put intuition involved. Because I got a message earlier and it said, the message was, hold up, if you're gonna tell me, it said the message was, respond before you get the complete answer from your intuition. In a way, something like that. Respond before your intuition is feeling. Okay, my bad. Respond respond before your intuition is finished. Respond before your intuition is finished. Meaning, when you get a feeling or an urge about something, don't wait to try to evaluate it to see is this the right thing or is this the wrong thing or not. Just do it. Trust it. And watch what start to happen better. Instead of waiting to be like, oh man, I knew this, and then you might put yourself in this situation now in decisions which bring confrontation. So having discernment is knowing what's right for you, but also trusting that gut feeling. Understanding the language inside of the body. See, the mind have a language of its own, but the body have a language of its own, and that's what they don't teach us. You got to understand the different languages and how the universe speaks to us, the universal language. And your body speaks to you in many ways. If your eye just jump or blink, your conscious speaking to you. If your feet, a calf muscle jump, escape, shaking or whatever, your roots speaking to you. You feel a pain in your stomach somewhere, the lower stomach and the abdomen, your sacral is speaking to you. If you feel something in your stomach up here, the upper part, your solar is speaking to you. If you feel pain in your heart and your chest, your heart is speaking to you. Same thing if you got a cold or a bad cough, your throat chakra is speaking to you. You got a headache, migraine, yourself is speaking to you. And if it's in pain, 9 times out of 10, there's stagnations that's inside of you which need to be taken care of. And now, listening and paying attention and responding to the language of the body in a way that it meant to nurture it, where healing can be taking place. Now you can discern not only the language of the mind, opening up the ethers, that caskets, that space between, and understand now this universal language. And this takes you beyond the physical. Because now expansion is taking place. Higher awareness. Unlocking ancient knowledge and wisdom. Hidden secrets that live inside of yourself. Something that can blow your mind, as they say. Oh yeah, baby. Blow your mind. And understanding this language, okay. The brain is important, the mind is important. They always speak about the mind, the subconscious, the conscious, the superconscious, which is the ether. But nobody talks about how important the body is. The body is just as well important as the mind. And they both need to be balanced in order to experience a harmonious way of living. If they wish to live a harmonious way here on this creation, aligning with all things that it is and all things that is a part of it, oneness, wholeness, divinity. And being able to discern gratitude for the element of earth, water, air, fire. Wow, guys, I just seen a white flash, a very, very bright white flash. And learning to discern bring justice in our situation, because now you know what is best for you and what's not. Now you know you can actually see what is best for you from the guides, the guardians, the ones that assisting you, and now not make indecision of what you thought was best for you. Cause we still have a time we feel like we know we just want to do the right thing, and it still sometimes feel like the wrong things. And if you can now listen to the body, you can get an understanding. And I want to show you why. The monkey mind is the ego out of control. The ego is a survivor tactic. The ego is a conditioned way, a conditioned state of being, a way you may have been for over 10, 15 years. Survivor tactic, something that is dearly attached to and afraid to let go. So anytime there's changes involved, a transition, the ego try to fight with the conscious, or the subconscious try to fight with the conscious. It's resistant to it. It's resisting because it's been this way for so long, and it doesn't feel safe to experience this. And now the mind bring up all type of ideas what create fear, which create blockages. Because now the ego is resisting to this new idea, to this new change, is in a fight mode, fight mode, where it don't want to be receptive. So it being rejected. So we're gonna fight against it with thinking of all type of possibilities why it can't be, or gonna run away from it and think of all type of possibilities that can make this still work over here. So now the monkey mind is out to change. So even in a way, the ego or the mind can lie to you too. You see where I'm going? That's deep, right? I know. But check this out. You know where the information come from that's in that mind? The people say the mind is important. I'm finna put you up on something new. And I want you to go check it out yourself. And I want you to go study it out. I want to recommend a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful, highly intelligent lady named Christina Lopes, the Heart Alchemist. She's a very, very, very beautiful being. I recommend you to her channel, Christina Lopes. Peace, love, and enlightenment to that wonderful being. From me, myself, Promise the Great. You guys let her know I shout her out. You guys let her know I give her love, inspiration, joy, and I would love to connect with her one day. She's such a heart alchemist, and she's such a highly intelligent person, and she can show you a lot, if you're open. But I'm going to talk about the heart. It is said the heart, right? The heart is very, very powerful. This is why they tell you to love. I'm finna show you what this got to do with discernment and everything. The heart and the soul is the powerful thing. And this is the bridge between the higher realms and the lower. This is the bridge to keep that balance. You follow me? The heart have a brain of its own, membrane. And it's a tiny brain that's inside of the heart. I'm finna show you how this heart works. It is said with this heart chakra, the body itself receive information before the mind. Whoa, did that blow your mind? I said the body receive information first before the mind. Now people will be like, how could that be so? Let me show you. It's like this here. The heart is said to be like a package. Well, now, the heart ship packages. How about that? The body receives it. The heart receives the information.